Меня зовут Коршунов.
My name is Dmitry Korshunov.
Я живу.
I live in the same city where I was born, in Gavrov.
Это провинциальный город.
It is a rural town in central Russia.
When I met Dima, I really enjoyed his company because he was a kind and approachable person, and he was very sincere with me.
We met, dated for 2 years, and then were married. The same year our daughter was born. I worked as an electrician. Since people were poor, frequently they offered to pay with alcohol.
When you live with an alcoholic, it's like you live on an active volcano. Sober, he was a good, kind, attentive husband. But when he was drunk, he was a completely different person. He was angry. He wouldn't listen to anything.
There was a knock at the door. They asked me to look at the Bible.
Для чего это нужно? Вот здесь записано, что записание.
They showed me the reason why there is so much suffering and why people are afraid to live today. My wife read the whole thing.
Ты знаешь, я читаю то, что
I saw that she liked it.
The next time the woman came, I really liked what they told me, especially about God's promise of the paradise on earth, of people living in happiness on the earth. So I agreed to a Bible study.
Many times they said, "Would you like to join us?" I'd say, "No, I'm not ready for that yet." I reached a real breaking point in my life. I asked Luba, "What should I do?"
So then I suggested that he read the Bible. He asked me, what should I start with? I suggested beginning with the book of Matthew.
I read all night. It was like I lived through the events I was reading about, and they touched my heart deeply. It was then that I decided that, until I've read the whole Bible, I wouldn't drink another drop.
Apparently, it touched his heart so much that he wanted to change his way of life, change his behavior. And it was a big change, because meanwhile, it was quiet at home.
I read the whole Bible and didn't drink for 7 months. I got so fed up with my lifestyle. I could not live like that anymore. I saw from the Bible that there are only 2 paths,
Есть только два.
and that I am on the wrong one. I pleaded with God and asked Him to help me.
He had times when he broke off the study and would drink again. So then it was difficult to pick up where he left off, to recover and again study the Bible.
I realized that without God's help, I couldn't crawl out of this hole, not on my own.
The Bible affected Dima very deeply. Before, I felt that he didn't think about me at all, that he only remembered that I exist when he needed something.
тогда, когда ему это нужно.
Now, he's a completely different person. The atmosphere during our family worship is warm, affectionate, and joyful. We can talk with each other about spiritual things, hear each other's thoughts, understand what each other has inside, how each of us loves Jehovah.
Каждый из нас любит Иегу.
Но он решает, что, видишь, где караван
The
обычный?
joy that I feel every day cannot be surpassed by the temporary enjoyment that comes from drinking alcohol or taking drugs.
Кратковременной радости от приема алкоголя и наркотиков.
My life has changed drastically, and it was Jehovah who influenced me that way.
Именно Иегова повлиял на это.
His word made me into who I am now.
Тем, кем я сейчас есть.
That is why I can say that
Можно сказать, что
I am happy.
я счастлив.